I'm from Kharkiv. Myself, Dinsha Dubey. We all were there in Karazina University, VN Karazin, Kharkiv National Medical University, which is now no more. It was destroyed yesterday, and the television in India, which they are showing, which the news are going on in the media, is not really true, because the ground reality in the Kharkiv is very different what they are saying in the media, because they are saying that everything is destroyed and students are evacuated, which is not a bit true, because we managed ourselves to go and leave the Ukraine, Kharkiv, by ourselves. We walked in the roads. Only we were walking, 3, 4, 8 students. No one was there, and no transportation was available at that time, and we were moving towards the railway stations. And there is no such moment in life anybody have seen, that you don't know when you will die, because anytime missile can come, and we all were gone at the moment. And we were walking. We don't have foods in the bunkers. In the metro stations, we were staying in the subways, bunkers, and some people are living in their house also, which is very risky part, because the bunkers are so fully congested that 2 of our students also got asphyxia. They cannot breathe. They need acetylene. So that's why we were going here and there, searching for space, and then we got a space in some metro stations, someone's in the bunkers. Then after the heavy shelling in the Kharkiv, we left the Kharkiv. And when we left at the 5 o'clock, day before yesterday's evening, the Indian Embassy started their advisory. They showed up with the advisory that you have to leave the Kharkiv within 6 o'clock. You should not be there after 6 o'clock. And there were no transportations, no trains, and they were not allowing Indian students and African students to leave, to get in the train. So we were struggling to enter the train. That too, then the trains are not confirmed. Before they were saying that it will go to this destination, then it will go to another destination. So there were no Indian Embassy, no support from anyone, that anyone can tell us that from which train we should board in, where we should go, who will be there for us to take care. So we were just coming by ourselves. We were standing for us. We 8-10 peoples. We were there for each other. Nobody was there. No Indian, no guardian, no elder people. We have managed everything by ourselves.
आपके हिसाब से हमारी इंडियन गवर्नमेंट को क्या करना चाहिए था?
They should be there. At least 5 to 10 people should be there in Kharkiv and Kyiv region, because these are the most.
ये तो पॉसिबल नहीं हो सकता था कि कोई 5-10 लोगों को वहाँ भेज सकती गवर्नमेंट, लेकिन आपके हिसाब से कौन से ऐसे कदम उठाने चाहिए? जैसे कि आपने कहा कि उन्होंने एडवाइजरी दी हुई थी, लेकिन एडवाइजरी के साथ में और भी चीज़ों को क्या क्लियर करना चाहिए था, और किस तरह से रास्ता बताना चाहिए था कि कैसे आप अपने आप को सुरक्षित रखते हुए वहाँ से निकल सकते हैं? तो आपके हिसाब से क्या होना चाहिए था?
They should have advised us beforehand. First of all, the advisory was too late for us to leave the Kharkiv at that time. The advisory should be 2 days before that. You have to leave Kharkiv within 2 days. The advisory very late. The students are now also they are residing there only. They were hiding in bunkers, and nobody is saying anything. No government is telling anything about what we have to do, where should we go, what the next steps which should we follow. So there were nothing for us to do. So they should have told us this beforehand, and they should have helped us with some social media or something by which we get every information from the Indian Embassy. And Indian Embassy is not getting on phones for everyone. The lines were too busy that we cannot get the calls at the right time when we needed it.
अभी आप लोग आए, कितने लोग आए अभी एक साथ में? कितने लोग आए?
हम लोग 10 पीपल्स हैं.
10 पीपल. तो अभी कितने लोग मौजूद हैं वहाँ पर इंडियन?
अभी होंगे 1200 to 1500 पीपल्स.
1200-1500 लोग हैं अभी
खारकिव में.
तो वो सुरक्षित हैं? बॉर्डर पे तो सुरक्षित हैं वो, या फिर वो खतरे में है?
खतरे में है, सब खतरे
तो
में.
आपके हिसाब से अभी आज की तारीख में, आज तारीख है 4 तारीख,
4th
ऑफ
मार्च सॉरी.
ओके. तो 4th ऑफ मार्च को आप यहाँ पर सुबह 6:30 बजे आप बता रही हैं, तो आप क्या सजेस्ट करना चाहेंगे इंडियन गवर्नमेंट को या हमारी एम्बेसीज को कि उन्हें क्या करना चाहिए उन लोगों को बाहर निकालने के लिए?
They should have arranged some bus or some transportations for the students, and they should have opened the Russia border because it is the nearest border the students can go. It is 70 to 80 kilometers from Kharkiv border, so it will be very easy for students to go there. As coming, this is 1200 to 1600 kilometers. We have taken approximately 36 hours approx to reach here from the day we are starting. So they should provide the transportation, first of all some food, some water to the students, and they should have allowed the they should have opened the Russian borders so that everyone can go there and be safe and can leave to India.
ये सच है कि न केवल आपने बल्कि जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो भी खास करके जो खारकिव में थे बहुत कुछ सहन किया है।
Sure.
अभी आप यहाँ पर हैं, सेफ जोन में हैं, तो यहाँ पर कोई खतरा महसूस कर रही हैं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल खतरा नहीं है.
जैसे
We are feeling safe here.
because you are in Europe now.
Yeah, we are in Hungary border, so it is very safe here because there was a scene like every time whenever you wake up, the people outside the Kharkiv, they are waking by the alarm
मेरे हिसाब
clock,
से
and we were
आपने बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से गवर्नमेंट को भी एडवाइस किया है कि अभी वो कौन से कदम उठा सकते हैं जिससे कि जो बचे हुए 1200-1500 लोग हैं, तो जैसा कि आपने बताया कि केवल 70-80 किलोमीटर दूर ही रशिया बॉर्डर है,
जी.
तो सबसे इजी वही होगा कि अगर वो ऐसी जो भी है ट्रांसपोर्ट की व्यवस्था करके और वो रशिया बॉर्डर से निकालने की कोशिश करें, ना कि जो है यूरोपियन बॉर्डर से,
श्योर.
तो वो उनके लिए भी इजी होगा
और स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, बिकॉज स्टूडेंट्स सफ़र कर रहे हैं, 8-9 डेज़ हो गए हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा खाने की बहुत ज़्यादा सफरिंग है. सेकेंडली स्पेस की बहुत टेंशन है, वहाँ पे स्पेस भी अवेलेबल नहीं है, पानी की भी दिक्कत है. तो
आप यहाँ आज सुरक्षित है,
जी,
तो सबसे बड़ा योगदान या सबसे बड़ी कृपा किसकी महसूस करती हैं?
मैं मेरे पापा की और भगवान की कृपा बहुत ज़्यादा महसूस करती
पापा
हूँ.
से आप
और
लोग क्या
हमारा
करती
जी, आई लॉस्ट माई फादर इन 2020,
Oh my God.
so I feel
You
that
are
he,
missing.
yeah,
Your
sure.
mom,
Mom is in India. I have a brother and mom in India.
तो आप इमोशनल हो रही हैं, आप कंट्रोल कीजिए और आपके पापा की ब्लेसिंग्स आपके साथ में है, आशीर्वाद आपके साथ में है और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ सब कुछ अच्छा होगा आगे भविष्य में आपके साथ में. और
Thank
कुछ कहना
you.
चाहेंगे आप?
नहीं, बस यही कहना चाहूँगी कि सारे बच्चों को आप निकाल लीजिए, वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं, सबको बाहर निकाल लीजिए आप. किसी की भी ऑलरेडी 2-3 स्टूडेंट्स आर डाइड फ्रॉम इंडिया.